Writer Carroll writes about his own productivity and organization method. In his well-known book on organization, The Bullet Journal Method, Carroll had trouble keeping track of things throughout his life, frequently missing crucial details and experiencing a sense of task overload. But through trial and error, and after experimenting with an endless number of other organizational techniques, he eventually discovered a means to, as he puts it, track the past, order the present, and design the future. The bullet journal is a pen and notebook system that goes back to the fundamentals. The bullet journal revolutionized the way Carroll approached his life, his work, and how he got things done. It functions as both a to-do list and a journal, and it has aided numerous others in doing the same. Carroll explains in detail how to use the bullet journal approach in his book, but he also provides some advice on how to schedule your days more efficiently. Many of these suggestions apply to whatever productivity method you employ. You may put some of these principles into practice to make your life easier and more productive. Regardless of whether you use the bullet journal approach yourself, stick with a straightforward to-do list, utilize an online system like Notion, Google Calendar, or something else different. Here are Carroll's top 5 suggestions for structuring your week effectively. Tip 1. Take stock of your thoughts. Take a minute to do a mental inventory before beginning to color code each hour of your day or allot time to each item you want to complete. Doing this on the Friday before your week begins is a terrific idea, so that by Monday, you're prepared to get things done. Write down everything you know you want to accomplish to take a mental inventory. Don't keep anything back. Just write it all down, whether on paper or in a digital list. You'll probably discover you have a lot more chores you hope to finish than you thought you did. This is because we frequently experience decision fatigue, a condition that happens when we have too many options for how to spend our time and eventually results in burnout. According to Carroll, the first step to recovering from decision fatigue, to get out from under the pile of choices weighing on you, is to get some distance from them. And how can you get the best distance? Note everything down. Your brain will have more time to consider what's important if it isn't occupied with worrying about all the things you have to do. Now that you have a list of every assignment you have for the upcoming week, think about each one separately. How significant is this project? Is it crucial? Is it required? You can tick off chores from your list that aren't that important and would have prevented you from working on the things that matter by doing a mental inventory. Tip 2. Time blocking is a fantastic strategy to ensure that you complete a task if you are feeling particularly overwhelmed by it or are unsure of when you will have time to work on it. Time blocking is a technique where you allot a specific period of time to complete a task. For instance, if your task list reads write essay, work on project, and clean room, your to-do list would be 10:11 as follows. Time boxing A. MSA draft 11:30 A. M to 12 p.m. Finish project edits 12:32 0. Clean the room. By setting a time limit. According to Carroll, time boxing adds 2 essential motivational ingredients, structure and urgency to a task you've been putting off. Tip 3. Morning reflection. While planning your week on the Friday before might help you organize your thoughts, it's also a good habit to set aside time each morning for reflection. It only needs to take 5 to 15 minutes for this reflection. However, it can make your day a resounding success. With your to-do list, Notion board, bullet journal, or whatever you use, set aside some time for thought. You can do this while sitting down at work or even while sipping your morning coffee. Going over your list of daily duties and considering why you are performing each one during your morning contemplation is a good idea. Another helpful suggestion is to visualize yourself finishing. Tip 4. Evening thoughts. The evening reflection helps you relax and unburden your mind, just as the morning reflection helps you start your day off on the right foot. Think about each piece of work you finished during the day and ask yourself, why is this important? As you reflect at night, I'm doing this, but why? What makes this a top priority? A nighttime contemplation routine helps you concentrate and define your priorities so you can make the appropriate plans. You get the ability to mark any completed chores as done and move unfinished tasks to another day, which not only gives your day a beautiful bookend, this is a crucial component of the evening reflection since it gives you the feeling that the day is complete rather than just a never-ending list of things to do. Tip 5. Celebrate. Dopamine is adored by our brains. Our brains receive small doses of dopamine every time we laugh at a video or find something fascinating while scrolling endlessly through TikTok. That explains why we scroll for so long. It gives our brains plenty of dopamine. Because of this, it's crucial to recognize and appreciate every accomplishment you make. Give yourself a high five, a thumbs up, and a huge smile each time you cross anything off your list. Leave your desk, get up, and dance. Put your fist up. State, "You've got this." Give yourself a bigger celebration if you've accomplished something significant. Take an early day off or make a call to a buddy. Make all the necessary preparations to ensure a proper celebration. According to Carroll, celebrating your victories isn't just about patting yourself on the back, it trains you to identify positive moments, which allows you to discover and enjoy more of them. Of course, the most crucial aspect of any advice or technique you use is that it works. Any system that becomes difficult for you to manage, slows you down, or prevents you from completing your job is bad. Take the advice that interests you, test it out, and see how it works with your routine before discarding anything that makes life more difficult or frustrating. Your productivity system should always be more beneficial to you than harmful. Whether you use a bullet journal or another productivity or organization tool, hopefully you can put some of these recommendations into practice to increase the efficiency of your system and simplify your life.